Good morning, fellow traders, public here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, July the 6th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night and a blessed holiday weekend. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off the market last week, and then we'll take a look and see where we're at going in this morning and take a look at some interesting names that are moving here. So, SPX so far, green on the month, right? So 3 green months in a row, and we're in the upper shadow here the prior month, so that's so far so good. The prior week, right, inside week, we failed to break down, pushed to the upside, got to the other end of the inside week. We talked about this last night on the live stream. We didn't get above that here, but we might be gapping up this morning. Really, the key is to try to take out this candle and work our way into the gap. So let's see if we can how that goes this week. Daily chart, again, here's your island top reversal area right here. We're into the gap right here. Let's see how we gap up this morning. I'd like to see us get over this 3181. It might fill it back down and then bounce. So again, this is really key to fill this gap, and then of course the Corona gap up there, the Corona crash gap up there as well. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how it's behaving here this morning. Okay, so let's see. So SPY here this morning, up nicely here. We've got an upward trend line that it's following, and let's see if that can continue to work its way up going into the open. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. So S&P futures, pretty interesting stuff last night. We've got a megaphone formation here forming into the open. We do have the upward trend line from last night. We've got a nice signal zone right here, right? Rally, base, rally, right? So let's see if we, hold this trend line. If we don't hold this trend line, the signal zone should hold, we'll see if the signal zone holds. And then we'll see if we can get back above the trend line and try to work its way up to the top of the megaphone. So it should be an interesting day. Of course, they took a lot of meat off the bone last night into today. So this is the type of stuff we'd love to trade in today, is load up on calls and have some fun. But then they take it out. They take the meat off the bone and give us a lot of chop. So again, it might be very tactical going into today. So just be careful. Again, we might see a little bit of a fade too. So let's take a look at the MES here. Again, same thing. Main thing is just kind of keep an eye on your trend line here. You got this big one going on right here, right, and you got this one here from the from these two levels. Let's see how that holds going into today. So a little bit below here, but again, a lot of key levels here that could be held again. Same megaphone type formation. So let's see how that goes going into today. It's in the middle of it, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, good stuff. Let's take a look at the Qs this morning and see how they're behaving. So again, tech really strong this morning. We're seeing a lot of NASDAQ stocks gapping up here. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. IWM, decent strength here this morning. It is not having trouble clearing Thursday's highs. Okay, so it has a nice gap up from the lows, but let's see if we can get it and stay above those highs there. Let's take a look at Apple here. So apples and bananas up 5 points this morning. Big gap here again, not over Thursday's highs, but let's see if we can try to plow its way over there, get through the pre-market box, and make another push to the upside. Again, 370 is a key level for it to hold. Tesla, whatever, just up 80 points this morning. So nice stuff there. Apparently, Elon Musk is supporting the Kanye bid for president. So that's interesting. So that's up here pre-market. A couple other price target increases. So Deutsche Bank raised it from 900 to 1,000. Of course, it's over 1,200. And JP Morgan really stepped it up here this morning. They upgraded it from 275 to 295. Really strong. Really strong. I think maybe they forgot to add a 1 at the beginning of it. So anyway, good stuff there. They're missing it by about 1,000 points this morning. So anyway, good stuff. Let's take a look at Nikola. Electric vehicles are seem to be hot here these last couple of days, even though it's old news. Nikola up a little bit. It had a really rough day the other day, breaking out of this bear flag right here. Nasty volume. Let's see how it holds this 53 level and where it goes from there. So we'll take a look at NIO in a little bit too. But in the meantime, let's take a look at a re-scramble of the word NIO and take a look at INO. Okay, so increased corona cases around the world, so keep an eye on INO. They claim to be able to have a vaccine. Nobody believes it, but the stock keeps on going up. So it's up here a little bit here pre-market, so that could be one to keep an eye on as well. Also keep an eye on Stitch Fix. This has been a stay-at-home clothing buy Corona play. So it's actually been really strong. We talked about this in the newsletter this weekend, and nice volume coming out right here. I love how on Wednesday it broke above a lot of key levels here with good volume. Got great follow through on Thursday, and now let's see if we can get above these levels here going into today. So a lot of strength there on Stitch Fix, and some I believe some call activity going on too. Everybody's favorite one here is Genius Brands. So big push up there is see if we can get and stay above Friday's highs. Looks like we're about 408 pre-market here, so that's good. So now we'll just kind of keep an eye on the pre-market box and see where we go from there. LRCX. little bit of an upgrade this morning, but not really doing anything. Xilinx got a big upgrade this morning, so let's see. It's gapping up here a little bit. Again, this is a tough trader. Watch it with the options; it can be a little bit thin. Uber. Okay, gapping up this morning on an acquisition. Normally it goes the other way around, but keep an eye on that one. See if we can clear its pre-market highs. FSLY, the forever bullish name, got a downgrade. So that's down this morning. Let's see if they just missed out on it, and if they want to buy the dip on it right here. Let's see. So Piper Sandler downgraded. So maybe they missed the ride right here, and they're trying to get themselves an entry on a buy the dip. So let's see how that goes with FSLY. And then last, let's take a look at the other electrical vehicle maker. Who knows if they even exist? But they claim to, and they claim to have increasing deliveries, even though it's like not a lot. It's like in the thousands, as opposed to Tesla in the 500,000 deliveries right in a quarter. So let's see how that goes here. It's gapping up here at pre-market. This thing has had a huge run recently. Here's the weekly chart, right? A lot of big breakouts right here, big moves. So we'll talk about more about that on the live streams this week. And you can see here just on the daily chart as well, just a really, really strong stuff. It had a couple breakout candles here with good volume, nice follow through, and then just got a little bit choppy, and then boom, big gap up, and some follow through here this morning. So let's see how that goes today. So definitely something to keep an eye on too. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great trading day today. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.